Hey everyone, it's me, Movie Gamer Tonto. I need to get this off my chest. Alright, I'm tired of something I love, and these companies that have done so good in the past just fumble the bag, just really mess up. Alright, I want my channel to be more positive, I want it to be more entertaining and just lighthearted and fun, but I think it's also fair that I need to get things off my chest and call things out when I see them. I mean, I know everyone else and their mother on YouTube is doing the same thing, but I need to do it as well. So, right now, guys, I want to talk about these three companies: Rockstar, Nintendo, and Sony. It's just no more love. And I know they're companies, they want money and all that, but like back then, at least like acted, they at least attempted to show that they love us, that they care about us. And now it's more like they just feel like they'll have us on a leash and they can just take our money however they want. And I'm just like, what the frick? All right, I know you're feeling it too, guys, especially if you've been around since the 2000s. I mean, that era was just all about having fun and just playing games and just sharing games. It was all about just being together. But now, you better make sure you have a lot of money in your wallet. I'm not even an angry person, so I don't even know how this is gonna come out, but I just have to get it off my chest. So Sony, again, the latest, they're gonna start banning physical media, no more physical copies of their games for what, next year, 2027. And everyone, like the whole internet, is just giving them fire, and rightfully so. Some people are defending it, saying how everyone nowadays is digital, and true enough, most of my games I get are digital too, but I think with things I really care about, I try to get a physical copy. And I definitely like that some physical copies also give us, like something, like an item. Like with Tears of the Kingdom, they give me like a wooden like carving, and then like I think in Best Buy or GameStop, they give you like an artwork cover that you can hang on your wall. Physical media help with that. Midnight releases, those are unforgettable too. Those are some great times, but those days are just over. I mean, now you just gotta download the game and hope Sony lets you keep playing it. Hopefully it doesn't take it down, and hopefully can lower the price. They just want to have more control. That's really what it is, just more control. And if it was such a problem, how come back in the day it wasn't a problem? There had no, I don't remember any news saying, oh, it's so hard to have copies for everyone. Like, oh, like it was fine. Like, yeah, it may have been sold out sometimes because this is a popular game, but you just wait and eventually come back on stock. And it just kind of felt cool, and then people say, oh, it's just annoying to carry all these discs and boxes and covers. Just get like those cases and you can fit it all there. That's what I did with my Wii. Me and my wife, we have the Wii, and we just bought a case and just put our games there. Like, it's not a big deal. So to me, I just don't like the idea of us losing an option. All right, but I'm not a big Sony guy anyways. I mean, I only bought PS2. But moving on, I heard the movies too. Back, okay, let's go back. Sony, again, they're removing movies from their system and not giving refunds or at least options for people to at least get something out of it. Like, that's just annoying. I'm sure it's on the low copyright, like, oh, it's not forever, but seriously. And digital's so annoying too. Like, if I can go into movies, guys, like, have you ever checked like Prime and other subscriptions you have to pay for to get into it, and then you have to pay more just to rent or buy something, and the rent is like 20 bucks and to buy is like 25 bucks? Do you think that's the same if you go to Walmart, especially like a movie that's kind of a few years old? No, like, it's just ridiculous, like just how much money this digital system is going, like with these subscriptions too. Like, we have to pay Sony online and you gotta buy a movie from them, and then the movie's gone. Like, no wonder we're broke. Like, it's just, the system's just, no wonder we're broke. And even if you pay subscription, you still get ads. Getting off topic here. Let's just move on. Rockstar. All right, they have finally gonna come out with GTA 6 this year. I didn't even believe it. I was for sure thinking it was still get delayed, and people, of course, were speculating what the price would be. And $80. $80. Okay, now to clarify things, $80 does not mean bad. Okay, like, if it's worth it, if it's enough content and juice in that steak, then by all means make your game $80. Okay, The only problem is that it's $100 for the Ultimate Edition, which just pretty much just cuts things out of whoever buys the regular edition. You know, usually I would like it if you pay more for the game, you get something else, like something physical, you know, maybe like an artwork collection, or like something that's physical, like a helmet, or like a car, like maybe like a toy car from the game, maybe like a figure of the characters, or even like a book about the background of the characters, because all we have is like what on YouTube is just like 3 videos of GTA 6, and one of the videos is just like a minute showing the cover art and showing that it's going to be pre-ordered soon in June. Like, what the heck? Like, I understand, I think people said online that GTA 5 did the same thing, but the thing is that it was like $60, and Rockstar was still pumping out games pretty frequently back in those days. I'll put a timeline in a minute just to show you guys like how many games they were releasing per year, and after GTA 5, it just died. Like, after that, it was Red Dead Redemption 2, great game by the way, awesome game, but still you have to wait like 4 or 5 years for that. And then now we have to wait, if you want to play the next GTA game, you have to wait what, 6, 11, 12 years? It came out in 2013, 2016, so yeah, like 13 years. And like everything's just getting more expensive nowadays. Like, I know they put like what, $2 billion? Is that true? Because who told them to do that? I didn't. I know I'm an old fart, but I would definitely prefer them just kind of cutting back on these graphics and all this BS, just so games can come out more often. I mean, we never had a problem. I know we didn't know any better back in the Xbox 360 days, but to me, the graphics were fine. And with a little polish nowadays of their current technology, like, they can make games like that, no problem. And pump them out more frequently and just less demanding. Like, it's just getting ridiculous just how much everything's going, like with the video games and just the graphics and just how much memory you need. Like, no wonder kids nowadays just play Roblox and other free games on their phones and iPads, because what parent's gonna pay all that for them? Like, who? If you really want to play a good game, guys, get the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters remastered. That's what you need to play, guys. That's like what, $30 on the PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, $40 for Switch 2, which is kind of annoying, but at least you get to play it on the go. That deserves love, okay? That, like, we haven't had like a proper fighting Godzilla game since 2007, okay? Way longer than GTA 5 came out. All right, and if that game doesn't do well, then we're screwed. All right, I wish it wasn't a remaster. I wish it was just a game from the ground up, like a brand new Godzilla fighting game. All right, I wish they released it sooner, because that game was stuck. Those games were stuck. Okay, that game was on the GameCube and Xbox. It was stuck. There's no way to play it unless you emulate it. All right, so why did they have to do that? And now it's finally coming out. I don't know. Okay, don't ask me. It's just annoying. It's just pissing me off. All right. So yeah, GTA 6, no gameplay. All right. Again, why? All right. If you really have confidence in your $2 billion game, at least show some gameplay. All right. At least show us what the HUD's gonna look like. At least show us some parts of the intro of the game. You know, like, I know they're cocky. They know they're gonna make their money back, but seriously, like, just give us something. Okay, let's show us something. All right, like, how's it different? Are the NPCs gonna be different? Are these jiggle physics gonna be crazy? Or can you literally jump into the game? Like what the heck is going on? Who knows? All right, but all right, I'm gonna end it now with just talking about Nintendo. So Nintendo, I don't know what's up with Nintendo. They've always been a weird company, of course, right? But ever since with the Switch 2, people have been hating on them, and I want to say not a lot of people can really put their finger on it. I'm the same way. I can't put my finger on it. I'm just an amateur YouTuber. I'm pretty much casual at this point in my adult life. So to me, Nintendo, it's like, they are dropping the ball, and I think because they lost the heart. They did. After, you know, with the Wii U, how bad it did, they switched. They really had to pull all their cards and do everything they can to win us back and win people back and get, you know, enough money to stay afloat. And it worked. Breath of the Wild sold me. It was different. It was unique at the time, you know. And the Switch was like $300, which wasn't too bad considering how crazy things are nowadays. So I think with the Switch 1, I mean, they did it, and they had some cute things going on. I mean, I think it did get kind of greedy with the Joy-Con drift, and then with the Nintendo Virtual Console, I think was even now it's just a total fail. Like it's so dumb. That deserves its own video. All right, but just to kind of pinpoint something with them, because I can't take too long on this video. Mario Kart World, I think it just, even from the front door, they failed. They freaking flopped and fell on their butts. Because Mario Kart World being 80 bucks, I thought, okay, that sucks. But again, if it's 80 bucks, maybe it's worth it. Maybe they put enough content in there. And I would thought that, you know, maybe like in this open world, there'd be boss battles, maybe there'd be lost secrets. My Zelda brain just going off like that. But no, nothing. And it's like, okay, well, there's not really a lot to do in that game. I haven't played it forever. So it's like maybe they're just gonna add content. Maybe they'll just put DLC, but maybe it'll be free since the game's 80 bucks. And I guess the answer is yes, because not that long ago they did new knockout tour selections, so it's like cool. But they didn't show that in direct. They just quietly dropped it. I don't even know if it was on Twitter. I don't really have Twitter. I just found it off people on YouTube, because I follow YouTube channels that talk about Nintendo news, and to them it's so, I don't want to talk bad about them, but like all they have to have is just talking about leaks. That's all they can do, because Nintendo is just not even dropping dust, not even dropping little crumbs. They're just giving them nothing to work with. So all they have to do is follow these leaks and rumors here and there, and most of them are kind of true. We found out about the Star Fox game, like when the movie came out, and people thought it was gonna they were gonna announce that at the end of March, but it came out in April. But still, it's like not a surprise anymore. We already knew, right? If you follow these leaks, which I mean, people on the internet nowadays probably see it on their Twitter feed and Instagram, whatever, they know about it. All right, this Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I mean, God bless people's hearts that didn't know, but I feel like everyone knew. I knew, my friends knew that weren't even that big fans. It's like we all knew this 3D remaster was gonna happen. Okay, like Nintendo, you're not fooling anyone. And then Direct, you barely show anything. You showed like no gameplay whatsoever. So even that's just like a slap in the face. Like, come on, like at least show us some gameplay, because now there's just not much to talk about, because we already knew about the game anyways, and you haven't shown any gameplay. So they're just being quiet. They're just being quiet. There's no love. There's no anything. It's like a toxic relationship with all these companies, where they're just giving us the silent treatment and just treating us like they know that we're not going to leave them and that they're good. Just being this toxic boyfriend, girlfriend, and like it's just knowing enough's enough. All right, I'm glad Sony's getting in trouble for this. Rockstar is kind of in trouble for this, but I just don't feel like they're gonna really get a punishment, and I think they're still gonna be fine, which sucks, but oh well. And Nintendo too, it's like, speak up, you know. I'm tired of hearing about your games before you announce them. Okay, it's just getting too annoying. And Mario Kart World being 80 bucks, now GTA probably saw that and thought they could do the same thing. Like, gee, thanks a lot. And it's not even a lot of content. You know, at least mention something like, hey, we're gonna have new characters, new maps and stuff coming soon, guys. At least be honest. Now you're just being quiet, not saying anything. And to me, it's just like, no, like, what kind of relationship is that? All right, you better not treat your girlfriend that way. All right, you better speak up with your thoughts and everything, even if it's like advanced in the future. Like, it's just so annoying. But my time's going up, guys, so hopefully things change. Play the Godzilla game when it comes out. That game deserves it, even though, to be fair, they also just show like a minute and that's it, which is annoying. Like, come on, just show us more. Like, that game's coming out in November. Same thing with Ocarina of Time. That game's coming out like in November. GTA is coming out in November. Like, why are you showing nothing? Like, who's making these decisions? Who? We need to stop them. We need to get them fired or something. But stay good out there, guys. You know, um, use your wallets to speak. Don't buy them. Don't buy their products. We gotta be better. Stay strong. Bye.